I think the theory of humanity, we can crack it very simply. Once too many guys gather together, right, their collective IQ divide by 2.
Divide by 5, man.
5 also sometimes have. Yeah, we just become like loud, rowdy, dumb,
And yeah, it's just really dumb lah. Sometimes the convo
Yeah.
don't go
male
anywhere.
creatures.
Yeah.
It's like if you know about like Jerry Seinfeld about like the show about nothing. It's kind of like that lah. We talk about nothing, but we talk a lot of things just about nothing.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of If You Know, You Know.
And if you don't know, then today, actually we also don't know. So we got
That's
two
why,
guys.
yeah. That's exactly why we are here today.
Yeah.
So it's if you know, you know. My name is John.
My name is Alastair.
Do you
That's
introduce
not our
yourself?
intro.
I don't give a fuck.
So today, as you can tell, we are joined with the not so interesting segment of Overthink.
You are overthink.
No,
Yeah,
you're
not
in
so
my
interesting
opinion.
segment.
Sec-
Yeah.
Right.
Section, you mean?
Segment.
Right. So today we're on the not so interesting segment. If you know, you know.
No.
Right. Anyway, as we introduced ourselves earlier, my name is John.
My name is
Why
Alastair.
you're introducing yourself
Yeah,
again?
not like
no
you
one
know who you
cares.
are.
I don't
wait.
know. Oh
Stop.
wow.
Two kinds of
I feel
reactions.
the intense hostility in this episode, and I'm so excited to be here. I will blink twice because I need help.
It's 12 a.m. now. We are all like not really like sober,
Yeah, I
Which
wanted to
makes
order a
the-
Coke, but I got a Milo instead. So.
which makes the questions that they're going to ask and the answers you're going to give all the better. Because you know it's the unfiltered truth.
Okay, come. What are we doing today?
Alright, so today we're going to be asking questions that girls have always had, or rather we have always had for guys.
Yes.
And because we are a two-girl segment, we decided to
Right.
bring the boys on because they are
Who let the boys out? Or was it dogs? Fuck.
No.
boys are
Right. No, there's only one boy here. I'm a man.
Fuck, bro. Bro, what a way to
silence was
kill the
all
vibe,
there.
bro.
it was deafening.
I think it's important.
We were
Distinct myself.
vibing hard until you said that.
But anyway, glossing over
Question.
that.
Who says vibing?
Hey, shut the fuck up.
boys, immature boys.
That's my very first question. Okay, we're gonna dive right into it. So today we're not gonna have we're not really changing this question because this whole episode is based around questions anyway.
Right.
We ask
Don't
nonsense. one.
look!
I can't see shit lah. My eyes are not that good.
He's just very capable lah. Forgive him.
Jeez.
Okay. Actually, I don't know whether this applies to them. But right, our first question is,
Right.
why do guys feel the need to call each other bro in every sentence?
I see.
No, he just did it.
Did I say bro?
Yeah. Oh my
This
god, you see,
comes
you
so
didn't even
For real?
notice.
unconsciously. Yeah.
The weird thing is that like I asked myself that question also. And I don't know why.
Interestingly enough, I would like to self-identify as someone that does not say bro very often.
I don't think you do also lah.
Yeah.
To be fair. No, I asked myself the question why people always call me bro.
Right.
Even though like honestly speaking, I don't fucking know who you are.
Is it people or is it just guys?
It's just guys.
Yeah.
Mostly guys.
Mostly guys lah.
I think. Hear me out. I got a theory for this. So
Yeah.
I know my what do you call this label? Is it called label?
I guess.
Verb?
I don't know what.
What is
What
the-
is the
Bro
word?
is not a
term.
verb.
Bro is a what?
Oh, noun is a noun.
Bro is a
Terminology.
noun, right?
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
think
yeah.
my noun of choice, okay, is man.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay,
It's
okay.
like what's up, man?
Or like dude. What's up, dude?
I don't really say dude,
Okay.
and I don't really say what's up, man. But it's more like see you, man.
Yeah.
To like acquaintances and strangers, right? But to friends and onwards, I don't address them with this kind of label.
Then why do you address them with?
I'll just be
Then-
because it'll be
Oh,
a personal
name,
conversation.
ah.
So
Yeah.
like for example, I'll either say their name or I'll just be like oi.
That's worse
Sounds
than
about
No,
right.
but hear me out.
Goddamn.
Is oi not reserved for the closest of relations?
If you cannot oi, right, then you're not friends. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
if you cannot oi and swear at them without them being offended, then are y'all really friends? That's what I thought. Okay, but anyway, so
Weirdly
coming
enough,
back
I feel
to-
like the bro thing, right, is
Yeah.
when you're not friends.
correct. Coming back to the bro thing, I think it's because people want to try to feign a closeness.
Yeah.
That's not true though.
That's so ironic.
I think it's true because
It's
you
true.
see, y'all have the
Really?
equivalent,
think
which
so.
is the fake ass babe. No, y'all have the genuine babe, but you also have the fake ass babe, and y'all know what I'm talking about without me explaining.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
the
I
bit when you
totally
actually
get
don't
it.
like the person.
Correct. But because guys, we don't have that kind of emotional manipulativeness built in
Correct.
for some
yeah.
of our language, right? The bro don't have emotional manipulation, but if an acquaintance or stranger calls you bro, you get it that they are still not comfortable with you yet.
Yeah, cause like I recently there's this podcast who asked me to come on the show, like IYKYK podcast, shout out to them. But
Oh,
like
you went already?
haven't gone.
Oh, I
but,
supposed to go, so they also haven't go.
but like basically, like one they were
What was
texting
the
me.
point of saying
Every
this?
single message they sent me
Yeah,
started
bro.
with "Bro, you free or not?" or "Bro, something."
Yeah.
She,
And-
it was a girl.
No, the guys again.
Oh.
Mm.
And but like I understand. I think that bro is more of like a as like a it's an easy way to
Bridge
to
the gap.
bridge the gap lah.
Yeah, but the bridge, right, is made of rope, like not stable one.
Yeah, and I think I feel like if you use bro very often around someone, more often than not, like unless it's like ironically,
Yeah.
more often than not, it means you're not like super comfortable.
And the easiest way to identify this to help you understand, okay, is when your male friends call your bro,
Then I think it's like a
right?
is
My
it
male
friend
friends call
zone?
me by my name.
Yeah, I know. But if let's say you have a real friend that you're having funniest conversation and they, bro, why are you like this? It's that level. It's like we are close enough to make certain types of comments, right? But then, right, not close enough that like I could push beyond that. You know what I mean?
I don't think like people use bro to guys only use bro to guys. 'Cause I think the same concept and same like the same reasons to use bro applies to girls also lah. Because when I use bro to girls, it's always like I want to like banter, but like don't want to like.
But I do have to
Okay.
say there is also something to be said about the far extreme of the testosterone charged men who always just bro, let's go, bro.
That's
We go play
exactly
football,
That's
bro.
what we were-
I'm-
yeah.
So that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like they,
Oh.
they use bro in like every fucking
Right.
sentence.
I'm gonna film like my friends doing it, right? I'm gonna
Bro.
insert it. Like it's really like
No, but I
like
really think.
Like that one, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's because they're uncomfortable with each other.
no,
Legit.
no. They are damn
No,
fucking
I-
close,
I-
right?
this is-
But like
friends,
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
man.
This is the
Yeah.
furthest extent one. They're just really full of testosterone.
Yeah.
So because they're full of that, right? They like to express it like very aggressively, and you cannot express aggression in society without being shunned. So they have to forcefully say, "Bro." Yeah. Then
Okay.
also because right, in an effort to be manlier, right? Guys' voice lower. What? What's a good vowel
like
to
the
end off
syllable
with?
O or U, yeah.
What don't have babe, right? Babe is babe, right? Then you want to go low with it, babe. It doesn't sound right? It sounds like insult.
Actually,
but
yeah, that's kinda true, though.
bro.
That's low key kind of true though.
We've cracked it, boys.
Interesting.
We
eh.
cracked
That
it.
We've
makes
cracked
a
it. We've
lot
cracked
of
it.
sense.
I mean, we cracked it, bro.
Fucking save me.
Yeah. So as you can tell from our answers so far, this is a very, very, very scientific podcast.
I think we are. Actually, I was quite skeptical.
Linguists-
I don't think
linguists are
I
quaking
didn't
in
think
their
we would
boots.
answer these sort of
Yeah.
questions, but I think we are not bad.
Actually, we're smarter than
I think
you.
we're quite smart.
next.
Hey, good job, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Thank
you, bro.
Shut up.
I agree, bro.
Okay, next question is also quite interesting.
Okay, hit
so
us.
when girls are not around, what do y'all talk about?
Wow.
Very easy actually.
question.
Don't say Valorant.
Don't say
Don't
don't
fucking
Here's
say
the-
Valorant.
okay.
Here's the thing, we were both
Serious?
about to say it.
Yeah.
You want the truth or you want us to talk about?
I want the truth lah. But
Then
No,
you
but y'all
divide
only
us
talk
to
about
tell the truth,
Valorant.
lah.
Cannot be what.
No.
Mm.
I
So
don't
between the
know,
two
eh.
of us, I
Between
think
two
this
of
is
us,
a good question to ask.
I think we don't really talk that much about like life. Leh.
Yeah, we talk about Valorant.
I think the way guys communicate and express the fact that we are there for each other is very different from guys and girls and
Yeah,
girls
very
and girls.
different.
It's very like
Like when a guy tells you "shag, bro," he's different.
correct, exactly. Our version of
Seen that meme.
our version of "Are you okay or not?" is "Wow, shag, bro,"
Ah,
and then like "Wow,
And
shag."
he's
Then we,
different.
then we all just like in silence together.
yeah.
Then we just stare and then think
Yeah.
about how shag each other. But
Right,
the
right.
fact that we are together and we both say "shag, bro"
yeah.
adds a sense of like connection together.
Yeah. So like to give you a glimpse into what guys talk to each other about when girls are not present, right? So I
Okay,
can
we
give you a
exit
few
the frame a
examples.
while. Come.
No. As in, not, we're not going to illustrate, but I'll give you a few extra examples.
You watch the IMO podcast.
Yeah, I'll give you a few examples
You should
from
though.
like my group chats and stuff like that. Okay, so I think the one thing that is very common that we talk about, right, is relationship problems.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of course. No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I would get
But I
it.
think that one gender neutral.
But it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
But
Right.
but when we talk about relationship problems, it's never in a like, oh my god, you have to break up with him or break up with them kind of way. It's always like there's always a container of shag, bro. That's
Correct,
our
correct.
way of
So
something.
there's
like
this very
confessions.
dark acceptance of fate.
Yeah,
that happens
yeah,
amongst
yeah,
men.
Yeah.
When guys talk to each other, right, it's very like, wow, your situation is shitty. I'm not gonna try to fix you or your situation. I'm not gonna tell you that, oh my god, they're toxic, break up with them. No, just like, wow, tough. That's tough.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And then what happens?
And then
I
what
think
happens? And then we
move on
move on. And that's why like sometimes that's why it's hard to grapple with. But guys somehow instinctively offload, right, to people who instinctively know that they don't necessarily want it to be fixed.
Oh, so they're just like listeners.
They just listen already, then you're like,
Just
wow,
for
shit,
you.
man.
Yeah,
that
they'll be like,
sucks.
Shaq bro, then
Yeah,
after that,
okay.
hey, want go sing K or not?
Lips.
Want go sing
Want
K or not?
lips?
What is lips?
Lips like chill.
Lepak, ah.
Yeah.
Oh. Lame.
The weirdest conversation I've seen like between, I just like sat back and observe.
Uh,
Talking about fucking weird things, like the weirdest shit, like smelling your belly button, sleeping in between your fucking toes.
Okay,
so actually, I
Sure.
would say that one. In my head, I feel like I've experienced more girls doing that than guys.
Huh?
CC Gwen
Oh, Gwen is just different, lah.
and a whole bunch of
Gwen's
them.
the kind of
They will take
take
a photo of her poop and say like oh my god, I got this thing inside. Then she take out the ear, take the pisai, put on the table and say, this is my pisai. Gwen as in it's not a short form for Gwendon.
It's Gwen Lee.
It's straight up Gwen. Right? She got the same body parts as you guys are.
Wait a
Gwen.
minute.
But
Wait
like,
a minute.
I mean, guys do talk about like random stupid shit once in a while.
I would think that for guys, right, we have less disgusting shit, but I think you all underestimate the amount of stupid shit that happens between guys.
A lot of
Because,
stupid, lah.
like when guys gather together, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I think the theory of humanity, we can crack it very simply. If too many guys gather together, right, their collective IQ divide by 2.
Divide by 5, man.
5 also sometimes have. Yeah, we just become like loud, rowdy, dumb,
And yeah, it's just really dumb, lah. Sometimes the combo
Yeah.
don't go
male
anywhere. Right?
creatures.
Yeah.
It's like if you know about like Jerry Seinfeld about like the show about nothing.
Ah,
It's
ah,
kind of like that, lah. We talk about
Ah, ah,
nothing,
ah.
but we talk a lot of things just about nothing.
yeah.
That's
And that's really
Mm.
hilarious.
Really.
Sometimes it's just stupid.
It's something that it's like
Yeah.
I don't really know what we talk about. It's
I
just
can't
like,
give you the concrete context now.
exactly.
Okay, but it could be like,
It
for
just
example,
happens,
some them nonsense stuff like someone discover that one of his random arm hair very long, for example. One, right? It happens, right? You all will discover maybe
oh my
like
god,
one
this
random
is like
nose
How
hair.
I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, then people are like, wow, shit, man.
It's Ted and the freakishly long arm hair.
Yeah, something like that.
Then the rest of us will be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? And then we move on to the next one.
Yeah. Or like someone say, wow, guys, my crypto crash, no more money, I lose all my money. Then you know what's the response?
Shag,
Shag,
bro.
bro.
Exactly.
We learn fast. I have another follow-up question. Like
Yeah.
after that, what happens? Like you all just move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless your friend, okay, here's the generic male code. Unless your friend is in genuine crisis.
yeah.
Okay, what's an
Everything-
example?
An example, car accident, his leg broken.
Yeah.
Cannot say shag bro that
No,
one.
we will check bro, and then we'll go down, and then we'll take a picture of us laughing at him. But you cannot just say check bro because his leg is broken. What?
So yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So if he's in imminent crisis, men are very action people most of the time. So they go and help or they go and try to do something, right? But other times, right? Like for example, and let's say you talk about broken leg, right? It's like a good example. But broken stuff also got various level of shag bro versus involvement. Like for example, if they break their finger and the finger bent awkwardly, right? It probably be still shag bro, and then people just laugh and say that your finger looks like a stupid L. I don't know how to say, but I think most male friendships amongst each other, right? We are the like we there for you to the end one. But then any other time, right? You tell us anything, we're just like, huh, that's dumb. Tough luck.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of fair weather friends.
Yeah.
When shit is okay, we don't really say much to each other.
Yeah.
It's only when shit hits the fan
Yeah.
and like really, really damn bad, then
Yeah.
that's when we
Which
like,
is quite shag also because like that means like most guys do not discuss their emotions on.
Yeah.
Which
That's
leads to
yeah, we have a question
our
about
next
that.
question.
Oh,
actually.
Why
perfect.
y'all feel like y'all cannot feel things?
Right.
why we cannot feel things? We can feel things.
No,
What are you talking
why
about?
y'all
Wait, why
feel
y'all cannot
like
discuss things that y'all
emotion?
feel?
Ah.
Yeah,
It's because
or
of
like-
that law.
Yeah.
It's because of the way guys work, lor. Unless such shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
we won't like do anything about it.
Guys are not emotional fixers. They're not.
Yeah.
They are great at solving problems most of the time because they like to chip in, right? But they are not immediate in terms of a support system. Guys are not immediately taught how to be a good support system. And I think this is something that comes very instinctively to girls, and also is further reinforced by environment because you all instinctively are supportive. Guys are not instinctively supportive. Guys are
Yeah.
instinctively solution based. Or like we have been instilled from young that if there's something that gets in our way, the objective is to get over it. So you get over it, right? There are two things that you have to do. One is to finish the problem. The other one is to leave the problem behind your heart, which is not something that we are good at doing.
Very sad leh.
So
yeah, no,
if
it's kind
like
of sad because
your-
actually you all brought up earlier about the group chat thing. Right?
Yeah.
Personally, I feel right. One of the reasons why I cannot keep a large group of long-term male friends is because I feel that a lot of times, right, this group of male friends don't meet my emotional needs.
Oh.
It's a very different support system. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say it's like bad or anything, it's just different type.
Yeah.
Like when John told me about like last time, like when he was my supervisor, then he told me about like, oh, he might break up with his ex. Then it's just me and him, like we in the pantry together, then we just drinking our coffee.
Silent
Then we
and
just like, wow, shit, bro. Then we just drink. And in a way that's a support system.
Yeah.
In a way that's comforting, but it's just a different type of comfort lah.
Correct.
Do
So
you
like when
genuinely find comfort in that?
It was okay for a bit because
Yeah.
like not being alone was fine. But it didn't fulfill the full thing because I do want to have someone to talk to. And Alastair, I think we had this intrinsic understanding, right? That like, yes, I could tell him everything, but also at the same time, right, it's okay if I'm not comfortable too. And then as a result, it became just silence.
most of the time, like if I want to talk through things, then I'll text a girl lah.
Oh.
More
Wow.
often than a guy.
That's
lah.
why you all need girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll text a girl and I'll like, hey, she got this problem. Like for John, maybe it's Adriel. For me, it's Adriel. Whatever. Like we're just like,
that
hey.
kind lah.
So when like a guy friend starts to cry, what will you do? In front
I
of you.
will
Wow, that
get
was tough.
tissue.
Good start.
Yeah.
In water.
Tissue. Water already coming out, but no need more.
No, you come on, you replace one.
Oh.
So you drink back.
okay.
I
Tissue.
have cried once because I remember in army, like my ex broke up with me, and then I was like crying. And I was like, hey, my bunkmate lah, is my buddy. Then I was like, hey, she broke up with me, man. Then she's like, oh shit, are you okay? Then we hugged,
Oh.
and it's that's why I say like we are not very good at like wow, like your relationship rocky kind. We will be like, wow, shit, bro. But once your relationship end, then that's when like when shit hits the fan.
Yes,
Like we
yes.
get it.
Then we get it. Then we
Yeah.
were like, hey, okay, time to like be more caring and less like, wow, bro, you want to go drink, whatever. Like we're not that like that lah. We will be a bit more. That's why I say we are opposite of fair weather friends. You know,
Yeah.
we are better when shit hits the fan.
Actually,
Correct.
right, but I have something to say about that. At least the two of you.
Mm.
Because remember the time after that stream that we had,
Yeah.
and then I like started to tell y'all about whatever, right?
Mm.
I gotta say y'all pretty solid.
Hey,
Y'all know
thank
what
you,
to
thank you,
say.
Hey, thank you.
So cute.
But it's because
I-
we talk. As in like
I like to think, right, the reason why is because we firstly quite mature. Secondly, right, we try to we are more empathetic, which is
Yeah.
ironically, right, quite sad to say not everyone has this.
Yeah, I would totally agree
Yeah.
also.
Mm.
That two of them are more like emotionally mature. I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah,
And more
but-
emotionally available.
Yeah, definitely.
And also we talk
Shag, bro.
to we talk to just for some reason. It's like if let's say for some reason when let's say Rain is here or like Nico is here, I'm a lot more willing to share more emotional things than if it
Yeah.
was just me and John.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
why is that the case?
It's just that
No,
that's
it-
not our
it-
type of relationship, but
That's
different type of
and it's funny because like if let's say you ask us to share, right, and like there is a setting for it, I think we don't have a problem with that.
yeah. It's just
It's
that,
just
not
that,
instinct
like-
lah.
Okay.
It's just that like it's just a different dynamic, and I don't know where it stems from. It could be because we just somehow learn a certain behavior. I don't know.
I think it's an instinct thing also lah.
Yeah.
Like we just our relationship has never been like as in I will tell him things and I do tell him things. It's and he has helped me a lot in the past. It's never been like super like every single thing, let's say like
Yeah.
like KJ never replied me for 2 hours. I'm like, wow, damn sad. Then I'll go like, hey John, what the fuck? KJ
Yeah.
never replied me for 2 hours.
If he was like that, right, I think we're not friends. eh.
Exactly. Like it's not
I
that
also
kind.
don't want to be friends with you
Yeah.
if you like that. Yeah.
No, like
Get over yourself.
it's an example lah. What the
hate it.
fuck? I'm not saying that was a thing lah.
maybe low key he feels this kind of
hell?
thing, so he don't dare say.
No lah,
Just
as
say
in
lor.
This was his
Act
cry
easier.
for.
smaller things.
Shag, bro.
Smaller things I won't go to like him, but like when as I said, like when shit hits the fan, like when people break up with me or whatever, he will know. Like he'll be one of the first to know lah. So that's just like I don't know. Like, it's just a dynamic thing, lor. It's not that it's a bad thing or a good thing. It's just different, lor.
Yeah, lor.
So like
Right.
if the HTHT four of us, I won't be because he here then I don't dare.
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
like,
same.
say-
This
you know?
exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you need this dynamic. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it needs to have. I guess
A goal.
balance.
A bit lah.
A bit lah.
No, okay, I don't know how to explain it, but instinctively it almost feels like it gives us permission to be that kind of that kind of self. It
That's
cannot
tough,
explain one.
eh.
It's very tough. Yeah, but I think this is
Yeah.
quite prevalent amongst guys.
That's why John and I have a lot of girl space friends, right?
Yeah,
Because like we are both quite emotional people.
yeah,
So like every time emotional, then we all go to the
yeah.
girl lah. But that's just us lah, because like we are both emotional people, right?
Mm.
But I do believe that there are guys who straight up just like don't talk about emotions at all.
Yes.
And then that kind very
Yeah.
shag.
That one very shag. That one
Very
shag,
shag, bro.
That one shag, bro.
Very shag, bro.
Yo, bro. Sorry, bro. You want to go drink?
But yeah, must find outlet lah. Must find outlet.
Yeah. Everyone has their own outlet lah.
Do guys hate it when girls ask like stupid relationship questions because they're insecure? Example,
Example. Okay.
would you
Which one
love
you want
me
to
if I
use?
was a worm?
I was about to
That
ask
kind.
if that was the example.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So that one, firstly, right? I would like to ask with a counter question first, right? What are you insecure about?
I don't know.
No,
Worms
I
being
cannot
sexier
relate
than
to this
yours.
question. That's why I never, ever.
Rain looks like she can relate.
She was the
Rain
one
looks like
that
the kind that
suggested
will
it,
do that.
by the way.
They
So-
look like the kind that will do that though.
Ah.
Serial.
Thank you. I feel so honored.
So worm sexier than yours, is it? What is the
Why do you ask that
Confused. This
question?
is honestly 3 against 1.
I just don't
Right.
know where it comes from. In my brain,
I won't get irritated. I'll just be very amused lah.
I think okay, but hear me out. I got an answer for this because I get how it can be irritating, and I have a piece of advice on how to ask so that it instead activates the male brain.
Huh?
Okay? Hear me
Bia.
out. Hear me out. No, hear me out. So a lot of times, right, when these questions come out, they come out of the blue,
Yeah.
right? Because you randomly think about it. And guys, right, they don't like to be surprised because they don't want to feel like they did something wrong.
oh,
So, to contextualize insecurities, right, you must first tell them the scenario, right, about the situation that triggered this, basically. So it could be very simple. It's like last night, right, I saw this, right? So, right, and then you can contextualize and I think it's fair to explain to them that I'm not saying that you did anything. If we flip the conversation, you girls would want context too.
No,
Right?
here's the
No,
thing. You are
I
assuming.
don't need
Wait, time
context.
out. You are assuming that she has context. I feel like she don't have context.
No. As in, if you talk about worm and cow, of course there's no context.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about if you bring up
Like, would you love
stupid
me
things
200
because of
years later?
insecurities,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Which
fair
which
enough.
usually, if you talk about insecurities, they come from somewhere, and something must have triggered them, right?
Yeah, fair.
Okay, where did the worm insecurity come from?
Nothing.
the
that
one
is
I don't
just
know.
a
The one
joke.
is just
Why
like,
is it a
I'm
thing?
curious.
Insecurity, man. I
Like,
thought it was just a curious
curious.
thing, man.
Like,
man.
The other part is, like, if there is like a, I know, okay, this one I never asked, but if I'm old and wrinkly and ugly, will you still love me? That one I understand.
That one
where,
is insecurity
yeah,
based, right? That one.
yeah,
that
but
one,
the
then we get
worm
it.
one and the cow one, obviously it's just fucking stupid questions.
It's just yeah.
No,
just
but what
curious
are
about it.
other insecurity questions that girls ask? Because I think each question is different and requires different levels of contextualization. If you ask me the worm one, right, no need context. But if you ask me about the
So what's your answer? If
Huh?
Brenna asks
no lah.
you,
She asked me before. No, I give you back to your father.
Solid answer.
Yeah, I asked.
Solid.
I fell in love with this girl on Bumble, not this worm on the ground.
so if she one day become a worm, then how?
Give back to her
But she
father.
will not.
No, if one day,
Can you not ask these sort of questions?
She will not.
no, but like if one day she becomes a worm,
I'm so irritated.
right? I will.
I'm
give
not
her back to
irritated.
her
I'm just.
father.
I am irritated also.
And then I'll be like, Uncle, I'm so sorry.
Huh?
But
But like
you're
you
not-
won't.
became a worm,
But you really,
so I
you really.
returned to
No. No,
Ah.
but the scenario in my head, like, it's one day if.
Yeah.
Okay, if
So
she really become a worm, then you got feel
My
nothing.
favourite
Eh?
answer-
so
this
there
sort of
are two
question.
things that I will
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Right. First is I will feel a little bit sad.
A little
I
bit
will-
only.
But I will return because she's still alive. I will return her to her father, and then after that, I'll go and learn protective witchcraft so that I don't become a worm.
I thought you were gonna say so you can turn her back into a
Correct.
Oh no, I don't think there's such thing as undo spell one if it's.
I like to
spell.
answer these kind of questions with more questions like, am I also a worm?
Okay, yes.
Are you
set the
also-
scene.
Okay,
Set
then
the
if you're
scene.
also
Am
a
I-
worm,
Then I'm like, okay, sure.
No lah.
Then
I
if you're
think
not-
I think the answer is if I'm also a worm, then our brains are both not advanced enough to experience emotion.
That's what you think. Like.
Please.
Maybe worm
can I
too.
just get a straightforward answer?
Please, let.
Can you just say
I already
yes?
tell you already.
No.
Return to your father.
Okay, then Alastair.
What?
If Kizia was a worm,
Uh-huh.
will you
Am I a
love her?
worm?
Don't ask me
You
this.
cannot attack me like this.
That's like, hey, no, you must give me the context. Why am I the
Eh,
worm?
what do you mean cannot attack? Huh? Then why are we
Then
being
why we
attacked?
attack?
No, you're not being attacked. We're just asking questions just like.
Then we
she
also
would
just
ask
asking
us.
questions also. Am I a worm also? In this
Okay, no.
scenario, am I a worm? No?
It's not leh.
No, I'm not a worm.
No, you're not a worm.
You are Alastair Pang.
Okay,
You're
so
like
I'm
this.
just like this.
Yeah.
And she became a worm.
Yeah.
Then next question I ask is that
Can don't ask any more questions.
No,
We
I have to
already
ask.
give you answer.
No, I have to ask more questions. What like
Imagine like
how
here
old
got
of a worm are you? Like, are you gonna die soon? Like, worm lifespan not very long, right?
Live the exact same number of years and days as you in hours and seconds.
Can you speak as a worm?
Can.
Can speak as a worm?
Can.
Can
God.
These are
meh?
good
Hey,
questions
these
to
are
ask.
fantastic questions. Then I will not return to
Exactly.
father already. I
Yeah.
will start a show.
Exactly.
To make money.
My girlfriend is a worm.
Poor Brianna.
Suddenly
Why?
got content.
Yeah, although, yeah lah, quite sad lah. But she'll make money what?
How big of a worm are you? Is another question.
If you are
Human
life
size
size
if you are
worm.
rain size,
Like
A
a
right,
human
life-size
size
worm.
worm.
that can talk.
What if
I'm
he
so-
was a worm-sized human?
a worm-sized human, which means a worm lah.
No,
like
a
a
human.
small
Yeah, a
human.
small
Yeah,
human.
like a Thumbelina.
That's fine.
Like here, this big.
Also shrank, not worm lah.
Am I also shrunk?
No.
Until now, he still haven't answered our question.
Episode.
Must have the context.
No need ask already. This one straight away. Try to market for
See,
money.
this is because of this, right? Then
fight.
It's either the girl will give up, or the girl will continue.
So
and
that's
then
his
Yeah.
tactic.
suddenly,
Fight lah.
That's why
and
I
then
say
suddenly
you-
I got a
you need
reason
to
to say yes or no.
contextualize.
Yeah, there you go.
You need to contextualize.
No, I think it will lead to a fight. That's why guys
Won't
don't
fight
like.
I don't think this kind of
Yeah,
thing will
that's
fight.
why just
Really,
now,
yeah, because
as I
you
was
bring up
saying-
like past things. I don't know lah.
As I was saying earlier, that's why if you contextualize it and keep it neutral, guys understand better. Because like I said, guys don't want to be taken by surprise as if they've done something wrong. That's why context is very important to us for all kinds of reasons, even for stupid questions like this. Right? Is it because I did something? Right? No, right? Or like, am I a worm? Yeah. So we want to suss out whether you're asking a stupid question or whether you're asking whether you love me or not.
I
love?
hate questions like that.
That's why different.
I think love is a different question though. I
But
hate-
we asked you love what?
No, I don't. I think the question is like, if will you still be together with me? I think that one harder than love. Because I'll love you, but I don't be together with you.
Return to father.
You know what I mean?
Can you stop saying that?
I'll forever, even if you die, I'll still love you. Right?
Return to father.
Oh my god.
But yeah, like I said, pro tip,
Semantics.
please contextualize with your dudes.
Correct.
So like you give them the reason, you give them the trigger, you can even reassure them by telling them it's not their fault. Because a lot of times, right, when girls come to their mans with their problems, 9 out of 10 times is something they do. And as a result, also when they were young, right, a lot of times when people come to them, it's 9 out of 10 times because of something that they've done. So they've built up this defensive response, right? That in their head, they try to fix the problem and they think like, oh, did I do something wrong?
Yes.
So they don't want to have done anything wrong. So you don't want them to be on the defensive, because if they're on the defensive, then you ask them a nonsense question, right? All that pent up emotion for defense suddenly like, the fuck, you didn't disturb me for this? Huh? You didn't disturb me for this? Instead of you then say, okay, don't worry, I'm not saying anything and you didn't done anything wrong. I just thought of this stupid question. And they're because I would like that. Because like for example, one thing that I absolutely cannot stand some girls doing, okay, which pisses me off to no end, okay, which triggers my fight or flight, is when they squeal or oh my god at nothing. And then after that, I was ready to fight or flight already and I was like, what's going on? There's a cute dog. Like we out in public, right? Silence, then suddenly, oh my god! Oh! What?
That's
What
my
thing? What?
entire personality trait.
Yeah. So that kind of thing, right? Very like
John
surprising
gave
and
Nicole
necessary.
like a very quick side glare.
No, but you must understand because Brianna does this sometimes. So I tell her like what's going on? And then she said, oh my god, you got see or not? Then you don't even no. That is the worst. It's the worst if you got see or not. Don't say what the fuck it is.
I think another one is the text message when they text like, can we talk? Can I ask you something? And then you
Yeah.
don't reply me for 2 hours. I'm like, "Chiba, did I do something wrong?" or not?"
Yeah. So that's the worst. Because
I agree.
it's
that
like
one I think more.
No,
It's
that
like-
one gender neutral. If a guy
Yeah.
asks you that also, you will panic what?
yeah.
Yeah,
That one
yeah,
not
I
just
agree,
girl
I
lah.
agree.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah,
great
yeah,
example,
yeah.
right? You always want to contextualize
No,
it. Oh, it's
understand.
nothing,
Yeah.
And it's the same as like you know when you have reactions, you must contextualize so that your partner who don't read your damn mind can understand whether it's time to be serious or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied with the answers?
Yes.
Very
Okay.
good.
And with that, we will see you in our next episode where it'll be like the opposite. So
Yes.
basically, they would ask us questions
Yes.
and we'll
okay.
try our best to answer.
Stay safe, don't get COVID.
See you guys next week. Or
No,
weeks
it's
later.
2 weeks later.
See you guys
2 weeks.
later.
See you guys 2 weeks later.
Bye.
Bye.
I love that we sneakily slit our
Our own
outro.
outro.